Pat Mitchell here with the Trick Trades trade recap and lesson for the day after Election Day, Wednesday, November 6th. What an incredible day. Could not have been a cleaner day. You're going to see a level there marked out on cues that is a different color level. This was part of the trade plan that if that tested, that was to be a trade where we applied pressure. And we had two of those levels, and I really wanted that short. Now, I'm not going to go into a bunch of detail as to why I was looking for this short initially, but we got exactly what we wanted, but we'll go over that in a second. Our very first trade that we took here was on SPY. SPY was really interesting. Now, initially, again, I wanted that short on it, and then later on, we could capture long if we needed to. We wanted to look for the volume profile to change and everything else, but on this, we opened up, we washed out, it comes back up, gives us a really nice, what I call trend formation opportunity, and executed it. Really nice executions, averaged in on the pop, secondary entry, right into the opening price, and then was just patient with it. Literally was able to ride it down all the way down into our target of 586.12. So locking in $3,078 on that trade. And then our main trade, the trade that we were talking about and looking for right from, one sec, right from the pre-market plan of attack, which is at 9 a.m., where I go over all of our trade plans in detail, and that's what we trade. We talk about the plans first at 9 a.m., and then we execute those trade plans. We rarely do we ever deviate from that unless price action dictates that we should be doing something else. But very nice trade on this. Market opens up, comes up into this quick level here first, very quick enter, pay myself, and then just basically worked it all the way up into that level. It's as soon as it kind of comes up and pushes. I actually gave like a really detailed lesson on this one, talking about entries and everything else with members, and I actually recorded that. I recorded the whole day, and I'm gonna try and figure out what to do with that because man, oh man, there are some solid lessons. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that strictly for members only, or if I'll release it to the public because man, there are some seriously special lessons going on, live lessons that are, they're worth their weight in gold. Uh, to put it like that. And so, anyways, that's kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Not 100% sure yet, but cues on this trade. I did get one ad when it came back up into this level to bump its head. Our target is always back down at lows at the very most, and it actually came into natural here, got bought up, and simply got out the rest and locked in $8,411. These were monster trades. The volume is most definitely back in the market, and you know going into an election can be really difficult and it can be really discouraging, especially if it's going to be a really volatile election cycle, which this was. Now, we didn't have too much crazy shit going on, but I'll tell you what, the market certainly was. It was very low institutional volume. I put out a video on Sunday. You guys can go check that out. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's full of really useful information for traders. But I think, you know, to get back on point, like a lot of people can get really, really discouraged when you get into difficult markets and you start questioning yourself. And I've been doing this long enough of it. I've been doing this for 11 years to know not to question myself, just like keep hammering away at the strategy. You're going to have times where things are not going to work out as planned. It's going to be a rocky road, but overall, that's why strategy always prevails, because strategy will always go back to working. If you have a sound strategy, it doesn't matter what the market is doing. And that's something that is so important for new traders to understand, that just work your strategy. Don't deviate from your strategy because you hit a little bumpy patch of a week or two. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's so silly, but people do it all the time. So on that note, folks, I'm going to wrap this one up. If you want to learn how to come trade professionally, come to tricktrades.com. And at the very least, make sure to like. And if you are not subscribed, get subscribed. I do these trade recaps every day, unless I am running a live trading class, which I'm right in the middle of right now. But pretty much every day out of the week, I am posting these live trade recaps. So definitely get subscribed and have a great evening, guys. And we will see you tomorrow. Adios.